Good morning, student. Today we will discuss about chapter 1 of accountancy class 11, Introduction to Accounting. First of all, we need to understand what is the difference between accountancy and accounting. Accountancy is the systematic knowledge of accounting, or we can say accountancy is a discipline which contains rules, regulations, procedures, principles, concepts and conventions which are used while doing accounting. Whereas accounting is the process of presenting the accounts, or we can say application of all those principles into practice which are studied in accountancy. Now, what is accounting? According to American Institute of Certified Public Accountants, accounting is the art of recording, classifying, summarizing in a significant manner and in terms of money, transactions and events which are in part at least of a financial character and interpreting the results thereof. Now, attributes of accounting. First one is identification of financial transactions and events. Accounting records only those transactions and events which can be measured in terms of money. For example, purchase of raw material or sale of finished goods. Such transactions are identified with the help of a bill received as evidence of the transaction. Second point is measuring the identified transactions. After identification of financial transactions and events, accounting measures those transactions in terms of common measurement unit, that is currency of the country. Third point is recording. Recording is the process of recording transactions and events which is financial nature in book of original entry, that is journal. Journal is the first book of the entry in which transactions are recorded in chronological order. This book is further subdivided into subsidiary books such as cash book for cash transactions only, and purchase book for purchase of goods, credit purchase of goods, and sales book for credit sale of goods. Next point is classifying. Classification is the process of grouping of similar nature of transactions in one place in a separate account. The transactions recorded in journal or subsidiary book are classified or posted to main account of book, that is ledger. Next point is summarizing. Summarizing is a process of presenting the classified data in a manner which is understandable and useful to the internal as well as external user of the accounting. Next one is analysis and interpretation. Analysis is concerned with simplification of financial data given in the financial statement, and interpretation is concerned with explain the meaning and significance of financial data. And last step is communicating. Accounting provides various information to the various users of the accounting. Next point is objectives of accounting. Maintaining accounting records. As you know, business transactions are increasing day by day, so it is not possible to memorize all the transactions. So accounting records only those transactions and events which can be measured in terms of money in a systematic manner by following accounting principles. Next point is calculation of profit and loss. Another objective of accounting is to ascertain or determine profit for a certain period. For this purpose, we have to maintain trading and profit and loss account. Next point is depiction of financial position. It is known by the balance sheet. With the help of balance sheet, we can judge financial health of the business. Next point is facilitating management. Accounting provides information to the management by which they can take appropriate decision at right time, and they can control and forecasting of business activities. Last point is providing accounting information to users. There are two types of users of accounting: internal and external users, like owner, management, employee, workers, banks, financial institution, public, customer, creditor, investor, etc. So they are using accounting information accordingly. Now, functions of accounting. First one is maintaining systematic accounting records. Second one, preparation of financial statement, communicating the financial information, and last one is assistance to management. These are same as objectives of the accounting. I have explained already. Next point is the difference between bookkeeping and accounting on the basis of scope. In case of bookkeeping, it is concerned with identifying financial transactions and events, measuring them in money terms, recording them in the books of account, and classifying them. In case of accounting, it is concerned with summarizing the recorded transactions and events, interpreting them, and communicating the results thereof. The difference between bookkeeping and accounting on the basis of stage. Bookkeeping is a primary stage and accounting is a secondary stage. And the objective of bookkeeping is to maintain systematic record and financial transactions. And the objective of accounting is to ascertain net result of operations and financial position and to communicate the information to the interested party. Next point is nature of job. This job is routine in nature. It is performed by junior staff, and in case of accounting, this job is analytical and dynamic in nature. It is performed by the senior staff. And last point is on the basis of special skills. In case of bookkeeping, it is mechanical in nature and it does not require special skills. And in case of accounting, it requires special skills and ability to analyze and interpret. Last topic is users of accounting information. Mainly, there are two types of users of accounting information. First one is internal users. Internal users involve owner, management, employees, and workers. Who is the owner? Owner is the person who contribute capital to the business, and management, with the help of accounting information, management can take decisions accordingly. And third point is employees and workers. Employees and workers are also interested in accounting information. With the help of accounting information, they can know their pay, hike, and bonus, etc. Now, external users. First one is banks and financial institutions. Banks and financial institutions are the institutions which provide fund to the business. Next point is investors. Investors are the person who invest the money in the business. Creditors are the person who supply raw material to the business. And government, with the help of accounting information, government can make different policies accordingly. Thank you.